So listen to why the judge told off the firefighter.
I know you don't want to look at your transcript, but may I approach the witness? Ms. Hansen, the show counsel is page 8285, page 11 of 28. I'm just going to ask you to read the underlined portions in your head.
Yeah.
Does that refresh your recollection of this conversation?
Yeah.
Did you describe Mr. Floyd as a small, slim man?
Overruled.
Yeah, it appeared to, with 3 grown men on top of somebody, it appeared that he was small and frail.
Okay.
But I know that not to be
there's
true,
no
obviously.
question.
I was finishing my answer.
Please go back into the courtroom. Counsel remain. Witness remain. Be seated. We are outside the hearing of the jury. Ms. Hansen, I'm advising you, do not argue with counsel, and specifically, do not argue with the court.
Is the cameras off? Are the cameras off?
No, they are not. We are on the record.
Okay.
You will not argue with the court. You will not argue with counsel.
Mm-hmm.
They have the right to ask questions. Your job is to answer them.
I was finishing my answer.
I will determine when your answer is done.
Okay, well.
And so, do not argue with the court. Do not argue with counsel. Answer the questions. Do not volunteer information that is not requested. The attorneys for the state have redirect. They can ask you questions if they think that certain things were left out.
Okay.
It is counsel's prerogative to ask you leading questions and for you to answer those and not volunteer additional information.
Okay.
Are we clear on this?
We're clear.
Thank you. Come back tomorrow at 9:30.
All right. Good night.
In practice, we find that witnesses would normally treat the representatives of the accused as though they were one and the same. This judge had to correct that notion and let the witness know that the representative is only carrying out his job. He is not the accused. It's one of those, the friend of my enemy is my enemy. But in real life, the representative is not your enemy. This is one thing she should have done. She should have read her transcript. Because she hadn't read the transcript, it was then possible for the defense lawyer to pick many holes in her statement that she had made before, as it differed from her testimony that she was now giving in court. And she was quite upset about, the holes that were picked up in her statement. And I would leave a video at the end of the question that the defense lawyer had asked her previously that upset her a bit. There were some objections raised to some of her answers, and at that point where the judge told her to stop, she should have just stopped, but then she carried on. The good thing is that she is not the accused. If she was the accused, the judge would have been doing her for contempt. Possibly, the judges are not really quick to do you for contempt, especially in a case like this. You don't want it to go on appeal or anything for little reasons here and there. But then the judge would have been forming an opinion in his head, and the jury too would have been forming an opinion that this person just doesn't listen. But you can see that she was filled with emotions, and that was the way why she was talking the way that she was talking. Anyway, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll leave you that other video at the end. Bye now.
Would you describe other people's demeanors as upset or angry?
I don't know if you've seen anybody be killed, but it's upsetting.
An objection was sustained after she used the word killed. A person is said to be innocent until they're proven guilty.